loss of memory, tremendous headaches, neuropathy, muscle aches, chronic fatigue, burning sensations, allergies to food, floaters in my eyes. I would lose my car in parking lots. I just could not function any longer. I was so disoriented. I was so confused. I didn't know what to do next. I'm Marie Flowers from Bedford County, Virginia, back in the mountains. I was feeling pretty good until I went to my dentist one day. So he put a patching material on my tooth to keep down the roughness inside my mouth. And immediately I started tasting a metallic taste in my mouth. My glands started swelling up, and I just wasn't feeling well at all. I didn't realize that it was a mercury filling. So I came back to my hometown dentist in Roanoke, Virginia. He drilled into this filling in order to size the tooth to put a crown on there. He did not protect me with any kind of respiratory protection, so I would not breathe mercury vapor. He did not use a dental dam. I don't know if the dental assistant was using large amounts of water, which she should have been doing to keep down the mercury vapor, but he didn't do anything wrong. I mean, it's normal for dentists to expose you to mercury vapor. That is the standards of care in dentistry. And so he drilled, left part of the mercury in there, left part of that patching material in there, stuck a crown on there that had metal in the base. And so I became poisoned because my immune system was low. I told my dentist I was on prednisone, but it did not make any difference. He drilled anyway and exposed me to the vapor. They do that all the time. And then he put a crown on there that had another metal in the base, which caused a battery-like effect in my mouth called oral galvanism. And when you have dissimilar metals in your mouth, it causes more mercury to be released from the filling. And so 5 days after I went to my dentist, I felt movement in my brain. I mean, that is really strange. It's like something was in this area just moving around. It didn't hurt, but I thought, well, that's weird. And then 8 days after he drilled into the filling, I started noticing a little burning spot on the top of my head, and my scalp was getting sore and sensitive all over to the touch. I had a headache. And the next morning, 9 days after my dentist drilled into the filling, I woke up that morning with my brain vibrating inside my skull, like it was trying to jump out. I was having these electrical charges all up and down my body, and that's called Lhermitte's phenomenon. MS doctors say it's a symptom of multiple sclerosis, but when I told the FDA about this in 2006, I said, I call it mercury hitting the brain. That's the day the mercury hit the brain full force, causing those electrical phenomena all up and down my body, from the top of my head to the tips of my toes. And I mean, my brain was on fire. My whole brain was literally on fire. Not just the little top of my head burning, but the whole brain was on fire and vibrating. And I thought, what is happening to me?